A very good Saturday afternoon to you. I'm Chief Meteorologist Patrick McKee here in the WFXR Plus studio, bringing you the 4 o'clock update on our winter weather conditions here across Southwest and Central Virginia, where some of us are continuing to see snow, others of us not so much. Let's get straight into it. Let me split the screen here for you. Live look, Hunting Hills Family Dentistry view from the zoo. We're starting to see some snow working back into the region for us. Into the Roanoke Valley this afternoon. It looks like I was seeing it a few minutes ago. It looks like it may have just tapered back off yet again, but off and on, still seeing some of that snow coming into the Roanoke Valley this afternoon. Looking southward, not seeing any real flakes flying as of the current time, but there were at the airport about 13 minutes ago. We were seeing some of those snowflakes that were flying in the air. Into Buchanan, shedding your story camera as we look off to the north. It looks like cloudy skies in place. A little breezy for us still. We saw some snow earlier in the day. It looks like things are remaining dry for us at this hour. To the top of Thaxton Mountain as we look southward in the direction of Smith Mountain Lake. And it looks like not seeing a whole lot happening there for us now. And where we've seen some action, Poor Mountain, those clouds definitely lower. We've seen the cloud bases come down from about 5,000 feet an hour ago. They're down to about 4,100 feet now and continuing to drop. Compare that to, say, Martinsville, where the snow is ongoing. The base of the cloud's only 900 feet up. So still relatively high cloud bases across the Roanoke Valley in Central Virginia, but south side, certainly, at least parts of it, those clouds much, much lower and more likely to be bringing us precipitation. All right, so we've got winter weather advisories in place for us for the counties in purple. It looks like for you folks, Amherst, Appomattox, into the city of Lynchburg, Campbell, Bedford, Roanoke County, as well as the cities of Salem and Roanoke, Botetourt, and Craig counties. Southward from there, winter storm warnings from Charlotte County in the east and Halifax to the west throughout the entirety of the New River Valley. So south side New River Valley plus Franklin County included in these. Let me show you what's happening here as we look at radar. The lighter blues is where we're seeing the lighter activity. Those deeper blues is where the snow showers are continuing for us at this hour. And especially as you get down along the 58 corridor is where we've seen them off and on throughout the day and continuing in there. Take off some of those flurries and give you a better sense of what we're seeing. Whoa, come back here. There we go. Let me hit that button. Patrick and Henry counties especially, where we're seeing that snowfall coming down. The eastern half of Patrick County, I should say, into Henry County, the southern third of Pennsylvania, and the southwestern quarter of Halifax County. Snow showers are continuing for us. It looks like coming down at a pretty decent clip at this hour. A little bit lighter as we get into Franklin County along 220, but still it looks like some snow is coming in. And then we look here into Floyd County near Huffville, back down to Floyd itself, Smart, where we're continuing to see snow showers developing for us. Coming back in, you can see it's light and sporadic here across the Roanoke Valley. The Highlands heading northward. Just a cold day for you, as it looks like things are fairly calm for you there. Here's the big story, and it's kind of the fight between two storms. The storm to the south providing the moisture, and then it's the high pressure to the north is sending the dry air southward in our direction. We've got dry air all across the region. Charlotte, dew point at 14. Dew point in Roanoke's at 5. So there's kind of the clash of the very dry to slightly more wet air mass that you're seeing right there. But with that northerly flow coming in, you can see dew point 1 in New York, -1 up into Bangor, Maine. That's the dry air mass that continues trying to come southward and fight with the moisture that's coming to the north. Let me bring it in a little bit more locally, and you'll kind of see that battleground zone for sure. As we see dew point of 5 in Roanoke, 13 in Blacksburg, 11 Floyd, 12 Smith Mountain Lake, Martinsville, Danville. Where you got those double-digit dew points, that's where we've seen the snow a little bit more prolonged throughout the day. Single digits, not so much. So really, I would expect in this Galax, the Highway 58 corridor, Galax over to Danville, and then as we cross over the mountains, Route 8, Blacksburg toward Floyd, and then continuing down into South Sides, where we're going to see kind of the big bullseyes of our snowfall totals as we head throughout the remainder of the day as this tapers off as we head into tonight. But that's kind of where we've seen the humidity stay up enough to give us that snowfall throughout the day, and where I think things are going to continue here for a few more hours until the storm system that's sitting off the coast finally starts pulling away from the region, and then we start to dry things out and set the stage for just a cold but sunny Sunday here across Southwest and Central Virginia. Here's a look at temperatures right now. Where it's snowing is definitely colder. It's 18 in Martinsville. It feels like 11 with the wind that we have. 17 feels like 4 in Danville. We're 14 in Floyd. It's 14 in Galax. Feels like 4 below zero right now. Compare that with Roanoke at 21 degrees. Feels like 10 outside, though, with the wind. Lynchburg and Lexington both sitting at 20 degrees. So certainly that where it's snowing, temperatures are colder. The usual spots in the New River Valley, we've got the cold in place for us there and continuing. So it looks like we've still got up to another 6 hours or so of the storm left lingering in the region. But I think as we head through these next 6 hours, we're going to start to see the back edge of this thing moving through and sliding out of here. In fact, let me just pop over. I'm going to change modes here on my computer real fast. Here's the big view of the storm with coastal areas, the Carolinas, South Carolina and Georgia about to get in on this snow. It's been going for eastern North Carolina for a long time. There's going to be some impressive snowfall totals there. But we're starting to see a little bit of a pivot in the action. Things were going to the northeast. Now they're starting to go more toward the north. And eventually they're going to be starting to pivot around. And then that's going to be the back edge that's going to start pulling out of here. So we're starting to see a little bit of that transition with that load that's off the coast. It looks like sitting probably just looking at it somewhere right in there. And it's going to go that way. And as it pulls away from the coastline, that's going to start pulling the moisture away from us as we head later on into the afternoon, or what's left of the afternoon, and heading into the evening hours. All right, let me switch modes. Going back over here, where was I? Futurecast. All right, so here's the 6 o'clock hour. Nothing in the north. I think this model's a little too far north, just based on the trends that we're seeing. But notice there's that back edge, back close to West Virginia. Drop it southeasterly. By 10 o'clock tonight, we're pretty much going to call it game over. Maybe a few lingering flurries, ever so light snow showers until maybe midnight tonight, and then the system's out of here. Going to clear it out. Notice the clear skies that are in place for us. We got sunshine throughout the day in the morning, straight through to the afternoon. Sunshine will help a little bit, but it is just going to be a cold day for us as we head into tomorrow, and the wind is only going to make it feel worse. We've got extreme cold warnings in place from Amherst County down into Bedford, Franklin, and Patrick, points off to the west. To the east, cold weather advisories are in place for us. In the advisory area, it's going to feel 5 to 10 below as we head throughout your Sunday. Get into the warning areas, it's going to feel like 15 to 25 below zero from time to time. The worst, I think, is going to be probably 4 to 8 a.m. Get a little bit better as we go throughout the day, just as temperatures naturally rise under the sunshine. But that wind's not going anywhere. It is going to just be a flat-out cold and windy day for us as we head into tomorrow. Let me show you the trends with the wind chills. By 10 tonight, we're already below zero into the Allegheny Highlands and the New River Valley. 0 Lexington, single digits for the Roanoke Valley, Central Virginia, and South Side. Go overnight. Below zero everywhere. Lynchburg, the warm spot, right at zero. Looks like it's going to feel like around 21 below. Floyd and Galax, 15 below in Hot Springs, 16 below in Blacksburg, and even 6 below into the Roanoke Valley. South Side, 2 to 7 below is what it's going to feel like for you. And wherever we get some spikes in snowfall totals, that's where it's probably going to feel even colder because the actual air temperature is going to be a little bit lower due to the snowpack that is on the ground for us. So it's going to be a cold night, cold into your Sunday morning. there's a long list already of churches that are going virtual or canceling services for your Sunday. You'll find that list on our website, WFXRTV.com. Go to the weather page and then click on closings and delays, and you'll find that full list there. As we go through the day on Sunday, slight improvements. Still windy, though, for us. Feeling like single to low to mid double digits for Roanoke into Central Virginia and Southside. Still feeling below zero into parts of the Highlands and the New River Valley. So we go to the afternoon, the warmest part of the day for temperatures, not feeling much better. Get into tomorrow night. Winds are improving, but those temperatures are crashing down, and it's still going to feel cold. Wind advisories, I should say, are going into effect for us. They start at 7 o'clock tonight, going through 4 o'clock on your Sunday afternoon. We've got the potential for 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts coming our way. These alerts in place for the Roanoke County, Roanoke City, Salem City, into Floyd County, Carroll County, and Grayson County, as well as the city of Galax. I think those 50, 55-mile-per-hour gusts going to be more so as we get into the mountaintops. Work down into the valleys, it'll be slightly better, but still some good 40, 45 gusts are a possibility for us from time to time as we go throughout the day on your Sunday. Once we start getting closer to sunset as we get into your Sunday night, that's when I start to see improvements in those winds. Here's where they stand now, not too terribly bad, except in Galax where we're seeing some gusts toward 25 miles per hour right now. Only a 2-mile-per-hour wind in Floyd, 10 in Roanoke, 7 in Lexington, and 6 in South Boston. But let me just show you this trend here over the next 48 hours. As once we get past dark, mid-evening this evening, those wind speeds quickly start picking up for us. They're going to stay stout as we head through the day on your Sunday in that 30 to 40 mile per hour gust range. Higher elevations a little bit higher. Get to sunset, notice that we quickly start downtrending. So we get ready to step out the door on Monday morning. We're back under 15 miles per hour for the gusts. Sustained winds are back into the single digits. So it's going to improve as we head into Monday. We just got to make it through Sunday, which is going to be the really cold day. And looking ahead to next week, as those winds start dying down, temperatures are actually going to start going back up. We may get a lot of the area back above freezing as we head into the day on Monday. For sure on Tuesday, where I've got areas along and east of the Blue Ridge heading up into the 40s for highs. We'll get lower 40s into Roanoke, the Roanoke Valley in Central Virginia, maybe mid-40s as we head into Southside. So we'll get some good melting, it looks like, at least for a day or two before temperatures start trending back down as we head into Wednesday. Another system we'll watch for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. The potential, depending on where temperatures are, could be another wintry mix that's coming our way, at least for some of us, as we head through the overnight hours, but maybe things trying to improve as we go throughout the day. Just to show you the cold that's coming our way, and this is the actual air temperature, not factoring wind in at all. Dropping down to 4 in Hot Springs, 8 tonight in Blacksburg, 5 Floyd and Wytheville. We're heading down to 10 in Lynchburg and 13 in Danville. Factor in the wind, knock 15 to 20 off these temperatures, and that's what it's actually going to feel like outside. As we look to the day tomorrow, it looks like we got plenty of sunshine coming in. Air temperatures maybe above freezing in South Boston at 33, Lexington at 30. We're looking for 20s throughout Central Virginia, the Roanoke Valley, and the New River Valley, still holding on to the teens as we get up into the Allegheny Highlands. So it's going to be another cold one for us as we head into tomorrow. All right, I will see you back here at 5 o'clock with another update on conditions. Remember to send your pictures at WFXRTV.com.